The boys are gonna go fish and I'm gonna sit here and drive the boat. So it's nighttime, we're cruising. I'm Brooke and this is Brayden. We have 2 kids and 2 dogs, Rooney, Penn, Fraser, and Captain. At 75 tons and 55 feet long, our home is different. With time being non-renewable and our home being, well, movable, around the world we go as we roam to know. Welcome aboard, Mermaid Monster.
Well friends, it's been a long season of boat work, call-outs, provisioning, taking care of boring life stuff like doctor's appointments, work, and also more fun life stuff like school projects, doctor's appointments, family stuff, and the like. We are out on the water, breathing in fresh air on the ocean. Nothing is ever perfect before you push off the dock, and that's okay, but at some point, you just gotta go. We left Stuart, Florida, and are headed south. Our first stop is in Hollywood, Florida, to meet up with some friends.
The boys are gonna go fish, and I'm gonna sit here and drive the boat, which pretty much means make sure I don't hit anything. And it's beautiful out here.
Right. Here's the good stuff here.
Through St. Lucy's Inlet. I was scared because so many people have told us to not do it, but the conditions were good. We had all the right tools. This aqua charts, I highly recommend it. It's a lifesaver if you can have aqua charts pulled up. It's like a video game. You can visually see the depth instead of having to like read it. You can just see where you're going and the depth. It's like so much easier. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. And now we're done. I'm just cruising, relaxing, watching a Netflix show, and we're going 7.4 knots, and we're either gonna anchor in Hollywood Lake or down at Key Biscayne. So we'll see.
We finally got our new tender cover. It looks like, I'll get a picture here, but I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? If I go to the side, it looks like a giant Pinewood Derby car. You know how you just turn your Pinewood Derby cars into just a big wedge? The big doorstop Pinewood Derby car with a little bit of lead melted into the front bumper there. That thing always wins. It could be a hunk of metal as long as the lead is as far forward as you can possibly get it. But it works really good. And the best part is there's a little tent. It makes a litit tent because it has the tower on it. It makes a little tent, and then the kids go in there and can mess around and stuff like that. But you can see it ended up being just like a perfect day out here. And we have a perfect following sea and a little bit to the beam, so the stabilizers do their job, and it's really buzzing, really nice. And the wind's at our back, so you can't feel the wind at all because it's going the same speed we are. The neat things about being in Palm Beach, this is Palm Beach right here, but the inlet is really popular for sport fishing. So about sunset right now, all the sport fishing boats come in, and there's some nice ones, some really nice boats. They're burning more fuel in 30 minutes than we're burning in a day, but they're going really fast. It's like fast. I've never been in one. I've never been in one at all. But they look nice and they sure look fast. Our fishing so far is a complete skunk. Complete skunk. No fish at all. Normally around Palm Beach we've been really successful. In like the first couple 20 minutes or something like that we've gotten something, but this time nothing. And Captain seems to be a little worried about something. We just stick him out here and he's got no idea what goes on. I'm sure he's a little confused that his home is always someplace a little bit different and it moves. He likes to bark at seagulls and other boats. And
what's a man got to do to get a woman like you? What's a man got to do to touch a woman like you? What's a man got to do?
So pretty much underway, I boil pasta and then I put a bunch of veggies in it. Broccoli, asparagus, tomatoes, and then I do sausage, Swiss cheese, and then an Italian blend of cheese. And I smush it all around and it's like a really light, yummy, healthy meal. Oh, and artichoke hearts. It doesn't look very appetizing here, but...
Or if I have to bleed, if I tell a lie, or if I speak the truth, well, tell me, baby, what's a man got?
It's not dark?
no.
What do you think of my pasta?
Yeah, it tastes awesome. It's down in the engine room. I actually haven't tasted anything. But on our right, we are now passing the... Give us a tour.
I don't know where we are.
Yeah, you do.
We have the Breakers Hotel coming up. If you're bored, Google Breakers Hotel in West Palm Beach.
It's one of the oldest hotels, right?
Yeah.
Even though I feel like I've been to a number of oldest hotels. They're all the oldest of whatever they want to be the oldest of. What's the next famous estate that comes up?
Mar-a-Lago. That's where Trump lives.
So do you think that we'll see any Secret Service boats out here?
Probably. We did when we drove by it.
On the inside, huh?
It's beautiful out here though. We did a few things we didn't think we'd do today. We went through the Stewart Inlet, which is super sketchy. We changed our plans. Instead of going to Key Biscayne, we're going to go meet up with our friends. We want to head up to Miami Zoo. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But we have to go real slow, or we will be getting in at like midnight. So Braden's loving the fuel consumption.
We're going really slow.
Yep. Unless we want to just go to Key Biscayne.
Nah, let's go here. Let's go try this.
You can stop it though. It's nighttime, we're cruising. We had to slow way down so we could actually get there at the right time. Or we'd be just doing racetracks on the outside because we don't want to navigate like this new narrow channel to Hollywood like in the dark. So we're kind of just slowing down. We're cruising at 4 knots right now.
Have a good morning.
This is bridge number 2.
Home to the mountains.
We are on bridge number 2 of 3. We're gonna go anchor by our friends Delos. Go take a couple days to ride out this nasty weather that's coming in. But we had some dolphins just a minute ago just freaking going crazy. They were jumping out of the water like sideways and then slamming down. They love riding the bow of our boat, so that's always fun to watch. And Captain was freaking losing his mind. We're going through the bridge right now. There it is. Right, so we anchored. What it looks like. But I feel like we're too close to that. We're gonna drop the tender down and go check the deck.
For anyone interested in anchoring in South Hollywood Lake, the charts will say 2 to 3 foot deep all around, but I can assure you they're quite wrong. Most of the lake is over 20 feet deep.
Rennie, did we make it?
Yeah.
We're gonna go eat some French toast now? Gonna make some food and then we're gonna go play. Okay, go get dressed, okay? Say until next week.
Until next week.
Until next week.
See y'all next week.
Go!
Join us next week as we play at anchor, deal with incessant winds, and have to be towed back home. Stay tuned until the very end to understand why we don't have comments. But as always, thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, give us a like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. We will see you all next week.
Alright, I'm gonna answer a question that a lot of people have been asking, and that is, why are your YouTube comments disabled? Why are you afraid of getting some criticism on the internet? Why don't you engage? Your videos would do better if you engage, etc. We didn't turn them off. We did not turn off our comments. We didn't disable our comments. I wouldn't do that. I'm not afraid of criticism, obviously, because I put my videos on the internet, very well knowing that I'm gonna get criticism. Okay, so why were they disabled? A few years ago, YouTube got in trouble. Long story short, they enacted this COPPA law. It's C-O-P-P-A, and it's like basically protecting children from child labor laws and pedophiles on the internet. The problem with it is there's this middle ground, and we agree with that. Like, that's not, there's definitely issues with that on the internet. The problem is this middle gray area where there's channels that are wholesome and good, have kids in their videos who are not the main actors, and these are not made for kids videos, although they are family friendly and kids can watch our videos. We're not targeting little kids. The problem with this main thing or this main COPPA law is that it flags our channel, so we can't have comments. They're disabled. They're simply, we can't engage with our audience with each episode. However, we can engage with our audience in our community section on our channel. You go to the home page, go to the right side, click the tab that says community, and you can leave comments there for each episode. So I know it's one extra step and it's kind of obnoxious and stuff, but that is one way to engage with us. It helps us because we don't have that engagement. It does hurt like our channel and our ability to grow and the algorithm and stuff like that. So if you do want to see more videos and you do want to help us, just like or share or subscribe, like that definitely helps. But anyway, that hopefully explains it. If you're bored, Google COPPA law and then you can understand. I've reached out to YouTube and hey, there's other channels that have kids on them and they're able to engage with their audience. They're minors. And YouTube has just, they don't care about their creators, and they've responded saying, we can't answer that question. Because of privacy, we can't look into those channels. We can't answer that. So they just avoid, evade. But if someone knows someone at YouTube and they can help me out, I would be beyondly grateful for that help, because I'm sick of talking to robots on the internet and I'm sick of trying to figure this out. But anyway, I thought I would answer why we don't have comments. It's not us, it's them. So anyway, we will see you all next week. Thanks for watching, guys.